Peace and namaste. It is Goddess J here with Goddess Tarot 333. Thank you again for joining me. Well, I guess it's my first time saying thank you. So thank you for joining me. This is my first IGTV, so I'm pretty excited. It's lit. So I'm in for my first live reading. I'm going to do a general reading. My first IG live reading. I'm going to do a general reading. So this is typically how my general readings go. I use these 4 decks and I'll go through them 3 times. And if something pops out, then Spirit wants it to come out. If nothing pops out from a deck, then Spirit doesn't want that deck to be used today. So the most cards that I take are 3 from each deck. So the first deck I'm going to start with is the Rider deck, and I have already shuffled them, my cards, and I've already called in all the highest vibrational beings that have our best interests at heart to come in to help me deliver these messages and help me to be a clear channel for these messages that are in the benefit for all of us to know today. Because I'm not excluded. When I channel these messages, it is, yes, I do it for the collective, but also these messages apply to me as well. I am not excluded. We all in this shit together. We're all in this together. Hey. All right, that's okay. All right, first time going through with this deck. Spirit, do you want anything from this deck? Spirit does want something from this deck today. Spirit usually wants stuff from the Rider deck, and I don't know if it's because Spirit knows I have like a preference for this deck, but second time going through. Is that 3? That's too many. All right, third and final time going through with this deck. If nothing. Ooh, 10 of Swords again. We got that yesterday for the twin flame reading. If you have not already and you feel like you are in a divine relationship or a twin flame or any type of divine union or journey, go check out my YouTube. It's in my bio. And I did a twin flame reading on YouTube, so go check that out. All right, so we got 2 cards from that deck. Now it's time for this deck. Spirit, do you want anything from this deck today? All right, first time through. All right, wow. See how many that was? All right, we got 2 cards from this deck, and I've been through it once. So let's go through one more time. Let's see if Spirit wants one last card from this deck. Nope. All right, we're going to go with this deck. Now, Spirit hasn't been liking this deck, or I don't know. Spirit hasn't been giving many messages from this deck as of lately. So we'll see if Spirit is feeling this deck today, all right? First time going through. Nope. Second time going through. Too many. All right, nothing. Third time going through. Nope. So Spirit doesn't want to use that deck today. So let's go ahead with the Oracle deck and see if Spirit wants any Oracle messages today. Spirit, if you would like any Oracle messages to come out for the collective today, now is the time. First time going through. 1, okay. Okay. First time going through, second time going through. All right, got 3 from there. All right, so we got our spread, guys. We got our spread. So this is typically how I do my general readings, the ones I post on my page. I usually do this method, and then whatever Spirit wants to come out, comes out. So you guys can't really see these, but I'm going to show you them up close anyway, so that's fine. So the first card we have, hold on, let me see. Spirit, what message do you want to come out with these cards right now for the general collective? Okay, so there's a new beginning here. So we have the Ace of Swords here. So So Spirit says that Spirit is proud of all of us for upholding boundaries and creating boundaries that are in our best interest, and upholding them and putting ourselves first, and really just using this new level of awareness and knowledge of self to be able to come about with this new communication to our exterior that is in our best interest. So standing our ground even when it might hurt someone's feelings, or speaking our truth even if someone may not agree. So Spirit wants to say Spirit's proud of us for standing our ground and standing in our truth and standing in our authenticity. So y'all doing great. So I'm getting that the reason that we're able to stand in our authenticity and such confidence is because we've had this Ten of Swords. We've had this really painful ending, and again, just like really a reflection time of seeing like the way that I've been going about life. A lot of things that I've done in my life haven't been beneficial for me. Like, it was beneficial for me at that time, but it's no longer serving me. So it's like with this Ten of Swords, we see, okay, these things are no longer serving us. So I'm sick of it. Like, I'm over it. Like, I'm not about to keep getting walked over. I'm not about to keep being a pushover. I'm going to stand in my ground. I'm not about to, this Ten of Swords, I'm not about to be hurt anymore. And I know only I have my best interests at heart, and I will always have my best interests at heart, and I need to make sure that I'm maintaining that. And so I don't care if anybody is hurt by the way I communicate now, because at the end of the day, it's what's best for me, right? So I'm really getting ego death. This general message is really giving me ego death vibes. Like, a lot of us are going through ego deaths right now. And with this ego death, this is what I got. So with the ego death, we have the Six of Cups. So the Six of Cups has to do with apologies and reconciliation. So there may be some people in your life that you have been treated badly, or I put badly in quotes because what's good and what's bad, but you have, you may not have ended off the greatest way with them or whatever. So like, ego death is us stepping into our power enough to know, to take accountability when we're in the wrong, to take accountability. So right now I feel like we're getting this opportunity to clean up our lives, right? Especially if it has to do like family, you know, your blood family. It's like, we really just have to see the best in everyone. Like, protect your energy and keep your boundaries, but still, if you have to love from a distance, so make sure that you're loving, and make sure that you're seeing the best in people. That's what I'm getting from the Six of Cups. And with you being kind and loving, but also having your boundaries and taking care of yourself, comes this Ten of Pentacles, comes this abundance in so many ways and shapes and forms. Not even just like monetary, but monetary as well, but just abundance in all levels of your life, like in every level. So we have ask your spirit helpers. So this is just Spirit saying, like, basically, you know, a lot of us are going through some tests and trials right now, and all this is necessary in order for us to level up. So like, these tests and trials that we're going through right now is kind of like the final exam. I'm getting final exam energy. So, you know, the final exam, for our final exam, look at your spirit helpers as like, I want to say get out of jail free card, but like, it's more of like you know how like when you're on Jeopardy, no, when you're on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire and you have those lifelines, Spirit wants you to know that they're your lifeline during these tests and these trials. So anytime you get stuck up, get held up or confused, really just take a moment, breathe, come back to your center, and let Spirit be your lifeline. Vibe check, right? So with us upholding boundaries, creating new boundaries, and really taking care of ourselves and putting ourselves first, it's allowing us to, with all of this happening, it's important for us to be mindful of the vibrations that are around us. So all this stuff is happening because Spirit is wanting to show us the people, places, and things that no longer serve us, that don't serve us. And so just really be mindful of the vibrations that you feel when you're around people. For example, yesterday I was in a situation in which it was someone that I had knew or something. I don't know how to word this, but basically we hugged, and I just felt in my stomach, my intuition was like, My intuition was like, and I was like, okay, cool. I'm cool on it. That's all you had to say. So basically, our intuitions are heightened right now. It's at the tippy top. Just listen. Your body will tell you. Listen to your body. You know, intuition and guidance comes from the ethers and from the heavens, yes. And at the same time, we have intuition in our gut. We have intuition, and our body communicates with us in different ways. And one of those ways can be through our gut, through our intuition, through our body, how our body feels. And if you're hugging someone and your body doesn't feel at peace, your body doesn't feel at ease, that means you don't need to be hugging that person. And that means that person probably shouldn't be in your life. Send them love. You still love them because they're a part of you, because we're all one. Send you unconditional love and bliss and happiness and all that stuff from a distance. That's what I'm getting from that. All right, so last but not least, we have make a note of it. So for make a note of it, I'm getting that, you know, through all these tests and trials are here to not only show, I feel like it's not to show the divine that we're ready, because the divine knows the potential that's within us. It's to show ourselves that we're ready. These tests and trials are to show us ourselves that we're ready for what the universe is about to put into our lives. So make a note of it. You know, don't forget, learn the lessons so they can be ingrained, so you can move on and get what Spirit is trying to bestow upon you. Wow. That was a profound reading. I'm so grateful. Thank you guys for checking this video out. If you haven't already, go check out my YouTube. I'm going to start posting there a lot more often. I'm going to do some IGTV videos as well, just kind of putting my eggs in all different types of baskets. So I will see y'all here shortly. I love you so much. Peace.